that'd be my first one. And then I think I caught it, but you are doing a sample kit, right?
Yeah, it's a company sample kit. It's a petite carver, table knife, trimmer, super shears. And then I'm also giving all my people a peeler. That's not a part of the company sample kit. I just ordered $105 peelers and I'm throwing them in all the kits. Which, Jeff, if we could add that in for the future, that would be great. But in terms of demo, Nephis, I'll try to answer this in 30 seconds. Here's the PowerPoint. Share their goals. What is Cutco? Disadvantages of common knives. They play this 2-minute video. Then they go over the super shears, the entertainer pack. Then they go over Cutco, all the pieces, the comparison, and then they ask for the order, and then they drop down.
By the way, I watched this obviously with Delaney, and the demo it's fairly quick. It's very engaging. The reps actually speaking, so it's not just playing a video and sitting there. I do love the names and uses because it's this knife. If you need something bigger, you use this one. And if you can't do that with this one, so you use this one. It's basically saying, they need the 10 pieces. It's really, really good.
My manual is 70% Drew Frank, 15% stole stuff from Parker, and then the other 15% me added in person / virtual differentiation verbiage. So thanks, Parker. I can send you the stuff if you want.
How do you sell the ultimate with your slides? Just curious. It's the slides after, I see. Okay.
Right here. When the customer says yes to the homemaker, if
Cool.
yes, congrats, you're gonna love your Cutco. Let me show you our 2 larger sets before I close that sale. And then they go show the signature and ultimate and say, would you like to stick with the homemaker? Or would you like me to call my manager, see what kind of deal we can make on one of those sets?
Cool.
So they only show the signature and ultimate if the customer says yes to the homemaker.
Solid. Jeff, question for you. Obviously, you've experienced with Delaney. Do you know, just hearing what Logan shared, teaching option, what percentage she's done virtual, what percentage she's done in person?
I can get it exactly. I don't know the percentage, but it's a good mix. Anyone that's local, she does in person. People that are over an hour away, she's been doing virtual, and she's been calling people all over the country, but it's probably 60-40 if I had to guess. And like I said, exact same demo. She did it at our kitchen table, just like that. And then the virtual version, like she did a virtual a few days ago, and she ran into the kitchen. And I'm like, aren't you on your demo? Grabs a carrot, runs back to her computer screen, and she did exactly what Logan taught, which is peeling it on, via video. Sold a homemaker +8, by the way, on that demo.
I think a big thing for them is our script and our PowerPoint is the exact same for the virtual and for the in-person. They don't have to change anything other than the one bullet point that says do this if you're virtual.
That's cool.
Everything else is the same.
And it's just you just have the PowerPoint slides for them, or do they actually have a blue book too that they're flipping through?
Nope. So I teach them in training. If you're in person, open it up full screen on your computer, turn your computer towards the customer. And then if you're on Zoom, share your screen. Same PowerPoint.
And they just have their manual printed in front of them.
Yeah, I had Jeff Rio print us 300 manuals at the beginning of summer. So we give them a normal manual in training.
Yeah.
Can you share that with me or everybody when you get a sec?
Yeah.
Other questions? Thoughts?
Logan, are you planning on having the whole division that way, or do you have some district managers that want to stay virtual? How are you handling that?
We have 5 districts in 1 branch. 4, including the pilot, 4 offices are currently all in person. Will is virtual, and then his branch Courtney is virtual. So it's 4 in person, everything right now, and then Will and Courtney are virtual. Based on Christina and his, Christina and a couple other people beating him last week in New, I think I might have to they've got a, not that that has anything to do with it, but Will and Courtney, when they come to the division meetings, they have some really impressive people. Like Courtney's got this guy, Jake. I'm like, this kid should be our top rep for the summer. He's at like $1,600 in sales and he's done 20 demos. And I'm like, this kid should be at 10K. Like he's the sharpest kid I've met all summer. Played college hockey, playing juniors. His parents have Cutco. His whole family has Cutco. He's majoring in sales. I can definitely see sharp people in their offices that aren't selling as much as what I would think they would sell. I haven't had a follow-up conversation with Will since the summer started yet, but I did tell him pre-summer, dude, if you want to stay virtual forever, I'll support you no matter what. And he said, cool. And then it's my secret goal to absolutely crush him and be like, okay, you got to switch over. That's my secret goal. But if he does literally want to stay virtual forever, I will support him. I meant that when I told him that.
I had a great conversation with Rihanna yesterday, by the way, and the growing pains of the first few seminars, learning it again, all that good stuff. That's real. But bless you. I said, you know what, that's real for anybody that hasn't run training in a while. My first 3 seminars in the month of May, I've told you this before, every year, the first 3 seminars were like, oh my gosh, forgot that, skipped that. That was terrible. By May week 4, I was back and I was crushing training and things were great again. Same thing here. So I would just encourage you, if you're thinking about it and you're going, hey, I'm going to do this or whatever, I would do it again. Just pull the trigger, rip the Band-Aid off, do it in a week, do it in 2 weeks, set a date for yourself and say, I'm going to start recruiting people for that seminar. It's in person and it might not all be perfect. Who cares? Just do it. Don't wait until the end of summer. That would be my recommendation.
Yeah, my first 2 or 3 were a dumpster fire. But the last 6 or 7 have been amazing, or 5 or 6 or whatever.